Hey everyone, what's up? I hope you're all doing great today, and I am back with another video. So this is part 13 of my story. Alright, so let's get into it. So in yesterday's part, I was talking about how a really big part of my journey so far has been to try to find a sense of belonging with others. And that's been one of my biggest goals with the Best Feeling Ever movement as well, is to try to create a community where people can feel that sense of belonging and feel that they can just connect with others in a safe and supportive and loving space. And yeah, I talked yesterday about why that's so important to me and what kind of impact that's had on my life. So in today's video, I'm kind of going to be talking a little bit about the other side to that, which is how I've kind of felt when I haven't felt those feelings of belonging as much. Um, I'm kind of going to take a deeper dive into my feelings of loneliness and just explore with you all a little bit more about how that's impacted my life. Because, of course, that is a huge part of my story as well, and it's something that I'm currently working on learning and growing and healing from. So yeah, all right. Um, so back in the earlier parts of the story, I started talking about my feelings of isolation and alienation that I experienced in school, what that kind of stemmed from, how that kind of evolved. Um, And like I've been saying over these past few videos, I've been working very hard to grow from that, and I feel that I've made a lot of progress over the past few years. But I will say that I still, of course, am not fully healed from that, and there's still plenty of times when I feel a really deep sense of loneliness. And of course, especially this year with the pandemic and everything, that's made it even harder for us to connect with one another. And also, for me personally, the fact that I've finished school last year, I graduated from college, and I've been mostly staying home and doing things online. Um, that's also contributed, because I'm not really so much part of that community at my school anymore, which, that's fine. I mean, that's life. You're gonna grow and, move through different places, different schools, other things, everything like that. So that's normal. But what I'm saying is that this year, I guess I've been feeling kind of lonely at a lot of the time. I'm still interacting with people on Zoom and stuff, and I'm still FaceTiming friends and everything like that and texting, but as I talked about in yesterday's video, that's not a substitute, at least for me, for real, genuine, in-person connection, physical touch, and all of those great things. And it gets hard sometimes, it really does. Because sometimes when I feel this sense of loneliness, it brings me back to how I felt in school, when I felt that I was being alienated and isolated. I feel very disconnected, and I kind of feel like no one's really there for me, like I don't really have anyone to turn to. Even though I know that that's not really true in my head, but that's kind of how I feel. And it hurts a lot. It really just hurts a lot sometimes. And I'm trying to work through that, find ways of coping with that. But it runs deep. It really does. And it gets dark in my mind sometimes, I will say, when I feel that sense of aloneness. I even still have times when I just need to shut out the world, just be by myself in my room in the dark. Just kind of shut everything out. And it hurts inside. It hurts to feel like you aren't connected, like you don't have anyone. Again, even if you know intellectually that that's not true, but if you emotionally feel that, there's a lot of pain there. And, I'm learning to accept that, not to fight the pain and make it even worse by making myself feel bad just for feeling that, even though that is what I do a lot of the times. I get down on myself because I feel like it's weak to feel that level of pain, which of course is not good or true. But it's just it's just very painful. Like I feel the pain physically in my heart, in my soul. Like I don't know how many of you can like relate to that. Probably, those of you out there who are on the more sensitive side the way I am probably can relate to that. Especially, if you're an empath and stuff like that. Because in a sense, I don't just feel it for myself, I feel it for the world. I feel it for how the world is hurting. And I want to do my best to make it better and to help people and heal people, but sometimes I just feel like there's nothing I can do at all. Like I'm not good enough to do anything. And like no one wants to even be around me. And it really just hurts so much sometimes. It's so hard to even talk about it. Although that is one thing I'm really working on getting better at. Reaching out, sharing about how I'm feeling, letting other people know. I want to get better at it still, but I have come a long way with that, and that's good. It just hurts. I'm just trying to find a way through this pain. I think a lot of you can probably relate. That feeling when you just feel like you have no one to turn to. That you're just all alone. I know a lot of it is probably from my past hurts that I'm still working on healing. My past wounds. That's not going to go away overnight, obviously, but just gotta take it day by day, I guess. Keep working through it. It is hard, though. It's really hard. I believe there is hope, though. I'm keeping the hope alive and strong. That's what I'm going to be talking more about in tomorrow's video. For this one, I'm going to wrap it up here. I know this was a heavier one. I didn't, wasn't trying to like bring anyone down through this, but, I just wanted to use this video as a place to process what I'm feeling, share about that. That's okay. Because, we're human beings. We have a full range of emotions. Some are pleasant, some not so much, but I kind of see them as all beautiful in their own way, and I want to honor all of that. So, yeah, in this part, I'm honoring the pain of my loneliness by accepting it and at least talking about it. I really appreciate you watching this. I really do. Let me know if you've ever felt like this, what you've done to cope. Really appreciate it again. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video. It's going to be about how I'm keeping hope alive through all of this. It's going to be a great one. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Alright, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe on this video. Stay tuned for more. Sending love to all of you. Thanks again so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.